Hello, Jim Adams here. Welcome to my first video on my channel, Easy Investing Income. What I'm going to share with you in this video is the fact that you can make good monthly income selling options using safe option strategies. First off, I'd like to mention that I'm a hobbyist. I'm not by any means a financial professional. This is something I've been doing, I guess, for 10 years. However, only about the last 6 months have I done it more seriously to try to earn monthly income. I started about 10 years ago selling covered calls on certain stocks. So pretty much what I was doing was looking at a stock that I would be willing to sell in the future for a certain price, and then I would sell an option contract on that stock and earn some premium. There was really no, I wasn't doing it. I wasn't using a strategy. I wasn't even keeping a journal. And overall, I did pretty well. I made a couple $1,000 extra every year. However, earlier last year, or probably April, May of last year, I had several contracts get called away or assigned, meaning someone actually, they were assigned the stocks. The value of the contract, actually the stock hit the strike price and it was called away. So they were able to get that stock. And typically I didn't really ever want to give up my shares. So I really didn't know what I was doing. So I decided to go ahead and really try to learn how to sell stock options and to do it the correct way. So on this channel, I'm going to be documenting how I do it. I'm going to be talking about skills I've learned, mistakes I've made. And every month I'm going to detail what trades I've made, what the actual option contracts that I sold. And primarily I'll be a seller, not a buyer of contracts. There'll be certain instances I will buy contracts, but that won't be at the very beginning. What I encourage people to do is to just get started. Go ahead and try selling a few contracts, and that's what I did. So for the first month, I decided to set a few goals. My first goal was to try to earn around $1,000 for that month, and to only use two types of strategies. One was the covered call strategy, which I mentioned a minute ago that I've been doing that for a while. And the other is the cash secured put strategy. So both those strategies are considered the safest strategies, and most brokerages will allow you to do them. You just have to request the ability to do it. They both work kind of in a similar way. The covered call, what you do is you typically own the stock and then you sell contracts on that stock. So what I did is I sold contracts on stocks I already owned. And again, my goal was not to have the stocks assigned or to be, where they actually were picked up by the person who purchased the contract. My preference would be that I could either sell the contract or not sell it, actually buy back the contract, meaning I was able, be able to close the contract, or it would expire worthless. And this cash secured puts are similar. So if you have a fair amount of cash and you're looking to purchase some things, you can write cash secured puts. And the reason it's called cash secured is you've got the cash in your account to cover the purchase of the stock. So in a sense, you're saying I'm willing to buy a certain stock or ETF at a certain price, and someone will purchase that contract from you and you can earn premium. So I decided just to start with those two strategies, and I also decided to keep things simple. I only looked at expiration days that were 30 to 60 days out. So when you buy or you sell a stock option, you typically can identify how long that contract will last, and you can also determine what strike price. So I stuck to 30 to 60 days. I also decided to stay within 10% of the stock price at that time. So for a covered call, if the stock was $50, I would set the option at 55, or the strike price of the option at 55. On the reverse side, for a cash secured put, if I had a stock that I was interested in that was 50, I would look at trying to sell that or pick up that stock for 45. Again, 10% difference. So I thought if I can earn a 10% return in 30 to 60 days, then I'm doing quite well. Now I do still do some more longer term covered calls, and that's what I was doing before. So in some instances, you'll see I've sold some covered calls on especially Coca-Cola going way out into the future, and I just do that to kind of add a little bit of income here and there. So I encourage you to come back and check my other videos and start with, go from month to month, because each month I'm going to try to improve on how I'm doing things and make it a little bit more complicated. But for this next month that I'm going to be publishing at the same time I publish this video, I'm keeping it simple. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe, and also hit the like button if you're interested. And I also wanted to mention that I do have a site where I'm blogging about this. It's called Easy Investing Income, and I'll leave it down below, the link to it, and I'm going to document what I'm doing, and I'll actually have what I've traded that month in that blog post, an actual image of the my trades. So thank you for joining me, and again, please check back each month, and I hope you find this entertaining, and I hope you enjoy coming back month to month and learning, and hopefully we can make more money together. Thank you.